Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a level 2-3 little bit of everything sort of class. So there's not really much of a theme to this class, but we do get into some hip opening postures, some balance, and some more kind of, I guess you would call it animal flowy sort of movements. Yes, if you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. And if you've got comments or feedback, please let me know in the comments section below. We are going to get started today in a tabletop position, but we start to build heat and strength really quickly. So if you need to warm up the wrists at all, please feel free to do that, and then I will meet you in a tabletop position. Starting in a tabletop position, hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips, tuck under the toes, take an inhale. As you exhale, press into the ground, lift the knees, hovering tabletop. We're going to take 5 cycles of breath here. Draw the shoulder blades down the back body. Take a peek down, make sure your knees are equal distance from the floor. And you're thinking about having a pretty neutral spine here. 3 more breaths. You'll drop your knees, keep your toes tucked on your inhale, reach the sternum forward, cow belly breath. As you exhale, round up into your cat and then send your hips back towards your heels, keep your toes tucked under. As you inhale, bend your elbows, draw your sternum through the gateway of your arms as you roll forward into your cow belly breath. And then as you exhale, round the spine, press the hips back towards the heels. Then the elbows, inhale, pull the sternum through the gateway of the arms, cow belly breath. And then exhale, press it back towards the heels. One more just like this. You'll pull yourself back forward into your tabletop position. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, once again, you're going to come into that hovering tabletop. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're just going to float your right foot off. So nothing else changes. Just point your toes back behind you. Knees are still even. And then inhale, set it down. As you exhale, point the left toes back behind you. Take a peek down. Make sure you haven't shifted through the pelvis. And then inhale, set it down. As you exhale, see if you can take your right hand, reach it towards the front of the room. And then inhale, set it down. As you exhale, take the left hand, reach it to the front of the room. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, float the right toes. Inhale, set them down. Exhale, float the left toes. Inhale, set them down. Exhale, reach the right hand. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, reach the left hand. Inhale, set it down. We'll do one more of each. Inhale in your hovering tabletop and then set the knees down. This time untuck the toes and we'll take a disco cat. So think about drawing big circles on the back of your wall with your tailbone, but try and keep your rib cage still. So think about your pelvis rotating around the axis of your spine, but your thoracic spine and your rib cage aren't moving. And then you'll change directions, go the other way. And then you'll come back to center, tuck under the toes, take an inhale. As you exhale, we're coming back into our bear pose. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, take the right knee, tap it to the right elbow, sorry. And then inhale, step it back. Exhale, left knee taps the left elbow. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, step it back. One more on each. Stay in your tabletop. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, see if you can float your right foot, left hand. And then inhale, set it down. Exhale, float your left foot, right hand. Inhale, set it down. So you're going to keep alternating like this. And what I want you to do is feel that you're shifting as little as you can in your pelvis. So when you lift off, so for example, left hand, right foot, you're going to want to drop your right knee towards the floor. See if you can adjust for that and keep your knees even, your rib cage, pelvis even towards the floor as much as you can. Do one more on each side. And then you're going to stay in your little tabletop, take an inhale, and then as you exhale, straighten out the legs, come into your downward dog. So it's going to be a shorter downward dog. Take your hands wide, angle your fingertips in a little bit. As you inhale, shift forward, bend the elbows wide, bring the crown of the head towards the floor. And then as you exhale, press it away. It's like a pike push-up. Inhale, up on the tippy toes, shift forward, crown of the head to the floor. And then exhale, press it away. We're going to aim for 8 more of these. You can adjust your stance closer or further away to make it easier or harder, or adjust for any funky things that might be going on in the shoulders. We've got one more. And then take your finger or your wrists in their normal position, walk your feet out to your normal length dog. As you inhale, rise up onto your tippy toes. Think of tucking your tailbone under and creating a ripple up your spine to come all the way forward into your plank pose. Bring your knees to hover above the floor. Shift yourself back. So we're like in a little crouching child's pose, but hovering off the mat at the back. Hovering off the mat at the back of the mat. And then you'll straighten your legs and then straight away ripple back through the spine, coming into your high plank pose. As you exhale, bend the knees to hover above the mat. Send the hips all the way back to the heels. And then straighten out the legs. We'll take one more just like this. From here, you're going to ripple forward into your high plank pose. Bring your feet together. This time as you inhale, you'll bring your knees wide as you send your hips back towards your heels. So again, it's kind of like a crouching child's pose. We're going to call this a loaded beast. And then as you exhale, you're going to shift forward and back into your high plank pose. Could also be like a Pilates reformer move if you do Pilates. As you inhale, press back towards your heels, knees are wide. And then as you exhale, come forward. We're going to do 3 more like this, and then we're going to add. First part stays the same. You'll inhale, shift yourself back. As you exhale, you're going to come all the way forward into your chaturanga. And then inhale, press yourself straight back into that little loaded beast. As you exhale, come forward, chaturanga. Inhale, press yourself back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, press yourself back. We'll do 2 more. And then bring it all the way up, downward facing dog. As you inhale, sweep your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, open up through the hip. Draw the right shoulder down in line with the left. Take a nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, shift forward, tap right knee, right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Open the hip. As you exhale, shift forward, right knee to nose. Hold it there. As you inhale, drop the shin to the floor. And then exhale, pull it up. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, pull it up. Just 3 more. And then step your right foot up in between your hands, lower your back knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, cactus the arms, little baby back bend like you're pressing your sternum to the front of the room. And then inhale, arms up to the sky. As you exhale, keep the hands off the floor, sweep them to the back of the room, straighten the front leg, Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. Inhale, come up, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, half split. Draw your hips back evenly. We've got 3 more. As you inhale, come up into your Anjaneyasana, tuck under your back toes, take an inhale. As you exhale, bring the back knee to hover just above the mat. So like you could slide like a little coin under there. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we're coming all the way to stand. Bring your left knee to your chest. As you inhale, come back into that double lunge. Torso is upright. Both legs are bent to 90 if you can. And then exhale, come all the way to stand. Left knee to chest. Inhale, double lunge. Exhale, come to stand. 2 more. You're going to come back to your double lunge, take an inhale, and then as you exhale, hands find the floor, step back, plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. As you exhale, chaturanga, we're going to hold for 5. One more breath. You're going to press the floor away, come all the way back up to your high plank, and then roll it back to downward facing dog. As you inhale, sweep your left leg to the sky. Exhale, open the hip. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, shift forward, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, take it back, open the hip. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, knee to nose, hold it. As you inhale, tap the shin to the floor. Exhale, pull it up. Inhale, tap. Exhale, pull it up. 3 more. Inhale, 3-legged dog. And then as you exhale, step the left foot in between the hands, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, little baby back bend. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, arms sweep to the back of the room, half split. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. 4 more. Inhale, come into your low lunge. Tuck under your back toes. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, hover that back knee just a centimeter above the floor. Take another inhale. As you exhale, come all the way to stand on the left leg. Bring the right knee to chest. Inhale, bring it back down, double lunge. You've got 4 more here. Come down into double lunge, take an inhale. As you exhale, hands find the floor, step back, high plank pose. Take an inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Listen carefully, take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to press up, roll the heels to the right, sweep the left arm up, side plank. Inhale, come down into your chaturanga. As you exhale, heels to the left, right arm reaches, side plank. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up, side plank. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up, side plank. We're going to take 2 more to each side. One more each side. I can feel my knee clunking. I did something weird to it skimboarding yesterday, and now I can feel it doing strange things. We're going to do 1 more chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Downward facing dog. You're going to look to the top of the mat. We're going to step, walk, or float our feet to the outsides of our hands, coming into an active squat. So not quite as low as a malasana. You're not just sinking into your joints. You're actively lifting up out of the shape, pressing the knees towards the back of the room, crown of the head up towards the sky as much as you can, and then reaching your hands forward. You're going to take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to press to stand. Keep the knees facing the same direction as the toes. And then inhale, you'll come back down into your lowest squat that you can, still being active. Exhale, press to stand. Inhale, bring it down. We're going to do 3 more here. Come all the way to stand. Heel toe the feet about hips distance apart. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, option to add a crow pose here, bringing the knees to the backs of the arms and holding for an extra breath. And then as you exhale, shoot it back through your vinyasa. We meet in downward facing dog. Look to the top of the mat. Step, walk, or float to your active squat. Inhale, reach the hands. Exhale, press to stand. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, option to add your crow for an inhale. And then as you exhale, your vinyasa. Step, walk, or float to the top, active squat. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, press to stand. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. One more time. Step, walk, or float, active squat. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, press to stand. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float. Crow pose, however you want to get there. Make your way to downward dog. As you inhale, you'll sweep your right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, you'll step it to the outside edge of your right foot. Right foot will step to the outside edge of your right hand. We're going to lift the right hand and shoot the left leg through to the top of the mat. So as you lift your left leg and extend it towards the front of the mat, your right hand will shoot through. So your left leg's coming between your right foot and your left hand. And then you'll step it back, plank pose, chaturanga, plank, downward dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, step the foot to the outside of the hand. Lift the left hand as you bring the right knee to the chest and then shoot it through. This is going to be called a forward break dancer, I guess. And then you'll reverse that movement. Step back, plank, chaturanga, plank, down dog. Now we'll speed it up. Inhale the right leg. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, shoot the left leg through. Exhale, step back. Plank pose, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step it to the outside of the hand. Shoot the right leg through. Step the right leg back. Left leg back. Chaturanga. Plank. Down dog. One more. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step. Inhale, left leg comes through. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step. Inhale, right leg shoots through. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Plank. Downward facing dog. Look to the top. Step, walk, or float your active squat. Inhale. As you exhale, press to stand. Inhale, come back into your active squat. And then as you exhale, make your way with or without a vinyasa to downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. As you exhale, step it to the outside of the right hand. As you inhale, shoot that left leg through. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, come into your three-legged dog. Exhale, open the hip. Option to flip your dog wild thing. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, that right leg's going to come underneath you, coming into a side plank variation with the right leg floating. We're going to go back and forward. So as you inhale, drop the right leg behind the left, open the chest to your wild thing. And then as you exhale, the right hand finds the floor, right leg shoots underneath you to the left side of the mat, left arm lifts, modified side plank. You're going to do 3 more of these. One more. From here, we're coming to a single leg plank. Keep the right leg floating. Take an inhale. As you exhale, step the right foot up in between the hands. As you inhale, we're coming back into that double lunge. Bend the back knee. As you exhale, we're going to open up to the side of the mat, coming into our goddess pose. So we've turned towards the left side of our mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, come down into your goddess. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale into your goddess. Just 3 more here. Stay in your goddess. We're coming back to the top of the mat. So just pivot yourself back into that little double lunge. Left knee is hovering. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come all the way to stand on that right leg. Don't hate me for this. As you inhale, we're coming into our warrior 3. As you exhale, we're coming down into our Shiva squat. Tuck the left knee behind the right. Inhale, come up into your warrior 3. Listen carefully. As you exhale, you're going to bend as deeply as you can into the right knee, as if you were going to set the left shin down on the floor, except you're not. So this is going to depend a bit on mobility. And then as you exhale, you're going to come all the way back to the start with the left knee in the chest. I told you not to hate me. As you inhale, you'll come into your warrior 3. Exhale down into your Shiva squat. Inhale, come back into your warrior 3. As you exhale, you have to shift back a little bit more than what you think. It's as if you're trying to tap the left shin to the floor behind you, and then exhale, press all the way to stand, left knee to chest. We do this 3 more times. Inhale, come into your warrior 3. Exhale into your Shiva squat. Tuck the left knee behind the right. Inhale, warrior 3. And then exhale, lose your balance. Come down as far as you can. Take an inhale when you get to the bottom. And then big exhale drives you up. You're going to take 2 more at your own pace. You're going to meet with your left knee in towards your chest. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, you're going to hinge forward back into your warrior 3. Just 1 inhale. And then as you exhale, hands find the floor. Options here. You could hop up to handstand. You could take a big spirit hop towards the back of the mat. However you get there, I'm going to give you several breaths to play with your handstand if that's where you're working. Otherwise, we meet in downward dog. I am not having success on this new floor. It technically should be flat, but I think that it's on an angle still. Or maybe I'm just not doing well at handstands on hard surfaces these days. Whenever you're ready, we'll meet in downward dog. I hope that I remember that all on the second slide. You're going to take an inhale, sweep the left leg up towards the sky, exhale, open the hip. As you inhale, wild thing, open the chest. As you exhale, we're coming through to that side plank. So left hand finds the floor, left foot shoots through. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come through center. Wild thing, inhale. Side plank variation as you exhale. We'll take 3 more. I feel like I've forgotten something. From here, we're going to come back into our single leg plank. Take an inhale. I've forgotten something here. As you exhale, you're going to step that left foot forward. We're coming back into our double lunge. Bend the right knee. Inhale, come up. And then as you exhale, pivot towards the long end of your mat, coming into your goddess pose. This time up onto the tippy toes as you inhale. And then as you exhale, bring it down. If you want to add the arms, as you inhale, you'll do a big sweep to the sky, lift the heels. And then exhale, bring it back down. We're going to do 3 more. And then we'll pivot back towards the top of the mat, coming into our double lunge. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come all the way to stand, right knee to chest. You know what's coming. As you inhale, come into your warrior 3. As you exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale back into your warrior 3. As you exhale, almost like you're trying to come into that double lunge, get your right shin as close to the floor as you can without resting it. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, press all the way to stand, right knee to chest. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, I don't even know what to call this. Inhale. As you exhale, press to stand. You're going to do 3 more on your own. You can come up with a name for that pose. You guys always come up with really, really good names for my classes or my poses. My favorite one so far is the body bag class. I thought that was really great. Exhale, come to stand. You've got 2 more. Take an inhale, come back into your warrior 3. As you exhale, hands find the floor. Feel free to hang out in standing splits, vinyasa, or a couple of hops towards your handstand. And when you're ready, with or without a vinyasa, we'll make our way to downward facing dog. As you inhale, you'll sweep your right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, step it to the outside of the right hand. Inhale, shoot that left leg through. As you exhale, step it to the back of the mat. Heel toe your right foot towards the center of the mat. We're going to pivot to Skandasana at the back of the mat. And then see if you can reach your arms up towards the sky. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to plant your hands down in front of you. So they're going to be off the mat. And then you're going to shift forward. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me a bit better. You're going to shift forward as if you're coming into a tabletop, but your right leg is still off to the side and your left knee is hovering. This is going to get wild. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift that right leg up off the mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to sweep it behind you, plant the right foot. It's like we're coming back into Wild Thing, but it's both legs are bent. Don't worry, we're going to do this a few times. Take a nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, we're coming out the way we came in. So the right hand is going to find the floor. You're going to pivot back towards that floating tabletop. Left knee hovers, right leg shoots out to the right. Take an inhale. As you exhale, sweep the right leg around. Right foot plants behind you. Lift the hips, lift the right arm. And then come back into your hovering tabletop. Shoot the right leg off to the side. Inhale. As you exhale, step it back behind you. Open the hips and the chest to the sky. We're going to do 1 more just like this. And then from here, we're going to come back into our Skandasana. Reach your hands all the way up to the sky if you can. As you exhale, we're coming to Warrior 2 at the top of the mat. So turn your right toes to face the front of the mat. Inhale, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, side angle pose, just right forearm to the thigh. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. One more like this. Inhale, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, come into side angle pose and then reach the right fingertips forward. We're coming all the way up into half moon. One more single leg balance series because I know that you love them. You're going to take an inhale in your half moon pose. As you exhale, you're going to keep your arms wide like a capital T, and you're going to come into your Warrior 3 with airplane arms. See if you can keep the right hand off the floor as you open back up into your half moon. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, just pivot the chest down to face the floor. We've got 3 more here. This is way harder than it should be. We're going to meet back in our half moon pose. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, step back into your side angle pose. Inhale, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, cartwheel the left hand down just briefly. As you inhale, step back into your side plank. Right arm finds the sky. And then as you exhale, take it through your vinyasa. As you inhale, sweep the left leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, step it to the outside of the left hand. Inhale, shoot the right leg through. As you exhale, step it back. We're coming to Skandasana at the back of the mat, so turn, come down onto the right leg. Reach your arms up if you can. Take an inhale. As you exhale, the hands are going to come down in front of you. They're probably off the mat. And then shift forward so that that right knee is hovering just like it would in your hovering tabletop. Take an inhale. As you exhale, float the left leg off. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, sweep it behind you. Step the left leg behind the right. Foot comes to the floor. Lift the left hand. I hope I'm still in the camera. Inhale, open up your left arm to the sky. And then reverse it. As you exhale, that left hand will come down. Your left leg will sweep off to the side of the mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, sweep it around. Plant the left foot, lift the hips, open the chest into your little crab shape. And then as you exhale, left hand finds the floor. Funky hovering tabletop. You're going to do 2 more. From here, you're going to set your left foot down. We're going to come back to our Skandasana on the right. See if you can reach your arms up. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, Warrior 2 to the top of the mat. Left foot faces forward. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Left forearm, left thigh. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Just 1 more. Come into your side angle, left hand finds the floor. Come up into your half moon pose. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, keep your arms like a capital T. Start to turn your chest down towards the floor, coming into your Warrior 3. And then if you can, without setting your left hand down, as you inhale, you'll open back up into your half moon pose. We do 4 more. We'll come back into our half moon pose. Set the left fingertips down, nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, step back into your side angle pose. Inhale, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, right hand finds the floor. Step into your side plank as you inhale. And then as you exhale, come down, chaturanga, vinyasa. Make your way to downward dog. Look to the top of your mat, step, walk, or float through to a seat. Navasana boat pose. I forgot I had coconut water in there. That was a nice surprise. My friend has coconuts on her tree, and now I have coconut water. I'm not bragging, it's fine. You're going to take an inhale. Keep your upper body as it is. Either one or both heels at the same time are going to reach long and try and tap the floor. And then as you exhale, pull them in. Inhale, tap both heels long. Exhale, bring them in. If you need to make this a smaller movement and just keep your knees bent, then that's fine. If you need to do it one at a time, that's also great. We're going to take 8 more wherever you are. One more. Take a nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, lay yourself all the way down onto your back. We're going to set up for a figure 4 bridge. So cross your right ankle over the bottom of your left thigh. Take a nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to lift your hips up into a bridge pose. If you prefer to take a reclined pigeon here, you could certainly do that instead. And then you'll slow bring it down. From here, you're going to let the sole of your right foot come towards the floor. So knees are coming, or legs are coming over to the left. Actively push your right knee away from you. Reach your right arm long and then see if you can glue your right shoulder blade down towards the floor. And then come back through center. You'll switch it out. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Either a figure 4 bridge or a reclined pigeon, whatever is your preference. And then letting the hips come down. So the left foot will come to the floor over towards the right. Actively press that knee away from you. Draw your left shoulder blade down to the floor and then reach your left arm off to the left. And then you'll bring yourself back through center. Give yourself a big hug. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Take a nice deep inhale. If there's any other moves that you need before you finish class, please feel free to do them. And when you're ready, take a deep, deep exhale and let it all go. Your Shavasana. Find your comfortable final resting position. And please feel free to stay here for as long as what serves you. Thank you so much, as always, for practicing with me today. I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.